So, for yet another year, I have not made it out to CES. I have never made it over there. And one of the primary reasons is it's right after the new year. And it is maybe the worst financial time ever to go to a show in Las Vegas from Canada, flights, hotel, what have you, without getting flown out there by someone. I'm not a big enough influencer to get chauffeured around the globe or anything like that. But I wanted to go this year, and one of the primary reasons, I heard Cambridge Audio was going to be there, and it just so happens that they're releasing something brand new. And because in my day-to-day life, I don't have any close friends that care about audio as much as I do, so when something cool releases, there's no one for me to talk to. So here I am talking to a camera, and hopefully some of you out there that watch the channel about something really cool. And it just so happens they were kind enough to send me the press release for what they're going to release. And this is the new LR series. The LR series consists of 3 different models. There's the LRX, LRM, and LRS. These are their own StreamMagic enabled high-resolution Wi-Fi streaming multi-room functional speakers. And these speakers introduce something new. They have a new Torus tweeter and a 2.5-way acoustic design for what they say sounds so detailed and expansive that your eyes won't believe your ears. Or ears? Eyes won't believe your ear. Is that because they're so small? Eyes won't believe your ears. Anyway, your eyes won't believe your ears. These are said to be for people that are looking for a compact strip-back solution in a Bluetooth-focused design. And they have 3 different sizes that they say is perfect for desks, bedrooms, and kitchen counters. And selfishly, when I do get speakers in for review, the first place they go is on my desk, just for that break-in. Then I move them either to my DJ setup, which is essentially in the same room, and then over to my main listening room. So a product like this is kind of piquing my curiosity a little bit. They're designed and engineered in London, and they have a bunch of nifty colors for them. They don't specify any crazy color names in their press release, but white, navy blue, like a forest green, a bright orange, a wood, and a black. I'm personally all about that forest green, and hopefully they send me one, and hopefully it comes in forest green. I would take the orange as well, just because I think it would contrast against my black walls in my main living room. But something about that forest green is kind of doing it for me. I like that. Of the 3, the LRX is, of course, the flagship of the series. Along with the 28mm Torus tweeter, it's also paired with dual 5-inch woofers and dual 6-inch force-canceling passive radiators. And just by looking at the marketing materials, I missed it initially. The second woofer is actually a down-firing woofer, and it looks as though there is some sort of platform or riser at the bottom of the speaker, so the driver isn't touching the ground. It's driven by 800 watts of Class D amplification, 400 watts per speaker, and StreamMagic enables Wi-Fi, Ethernet streaming, Tidal Connect, Spotify Connect, Qobuz, Amazon Music, Deezer, Rune Ready, UPnP, and Internet Radio, as well as multi-room through Google Cast and Apple AirPlay 2. It also has Bluetooth and HDMI eARC on board, moving magnet phono stage, analog and digital inputs, and you can link both speakers via USB-C or Wi-Fi HT. And it's available in the summer at these prices here. The LRM is their middle model. It still uses StreamMagic. It's still a 2.5-way speaker with the same 28mm tweeter. This packs 300 watts of power, 150 watts per speaker, and it includes HDMI ARC, Bluetooth, moving magnet phono stage, USB audio, Toslink, and subwoofer out, and it retails for these prices. And curiously, if I just scroll up here, I don't think the large one specified a subwoofer out. So I think that one is for people that just don't want a subwoofer. This has more than enough bass for your purposes, I think. There is not a detailed back panel image, but I'll correct it on screen. Actually, you know what? Well, I'm here. Let me just look at the images. Hang on a second. This is the LRX front and back. Okay, zoom. In. Nope. This is subwoofer out. I'm wrong. Okay. They just specified the sub out on this one. Or did I read it? Let me see. Did I read it and just not know? Yeah, so they didn't specify sub out on the LRX, but there is one. So never mind all of that. And lastly is the compact LRS. This one is a fair bit different than the other ones. First off, I don't believe this one has StreamMagic enabled. This is strictly a Bluetooth speaker. It's got Bluetooth aptX HD for streaming, 100 watts of optimized Class D power, that's 50 watts per speaker, dynamic EQ, analog in, Toslink optical, USB audio, and a subwoofer out. But this one has a 21mm hard dome tweeter, a custom waveguide, and a phase cap for better dispersion and to widen the sweet spot, apparently. And then it's got a high excursion 3-inch woofer and a bass reflex port on the back. And the LRS retails for this much money. It looks as though the LRS would work perfectly on my desk here. It's a fairly compact desk. I am going to be listening mostly near field, so I don't need tons of depth. But I also have the Bowers & Wilkins 610 sub underneath my desk because I ran out of places to put it, and it works great. And when I'm listening to movies or music, it's nice to have that extra bit of oomph. But yeah, it looks like that would work perfectly here. I think I'm torn. I think I am most curious, of course, about the largest one, the LRX. It's got all the stuff in it, and it also has a sub out, but it looks like, just given the driver complement, it should have enough oomph for my taste, I think. And I don't know, just something about having really large speakers and not needing a lot of stuff in your space. Like, I think with HDMI ARC in this, I could just get rid of the receiver, any other amplifiers, and just have these for that duration of the review, and I would finally have a clean setup, and then I could actually just put a turntable on my media unit and sort of be done with it and have a really streamlined main listening room. Every other room in my place would be a dog's breakfast because I'd have to take all the gear out of there and then find a place to put it here, including all the cables. But yeah, I'd be curious. I think the only thing that would let these speakers down, and I probably shouldn't say this, is my speaker stands. I have fairly ugly ones, and I haven't invested in any really nice looking ones yet. There's those solid steel ones, but they think they cost more than some speakers. And so I'm looking for a cost-effective but still attractive solution for a speaker stand. If you made it this far, just leave a couple recos down below if you do, and I'll take a look at them. I know Kanto makes some really nice ones. They're Canadian. I have two of those. I have their 9-inch desktop speaker stands, which I do find are a little bit too high for my desk. And then they're also a bit wobbly. And then I have their 34-inch black ones that I initially bought to bookend my desk, but now they just hold up lights because I don't know what to do with them. But maybe I'll get a white pair of their normal, 28 or 29-inch speaker stand? I don't know, I'm rambling. And you could most likely just turn this off at this point. But yeah, the LR series, it looks awesome. And hopefully, fingers crossed, at some point I'll get a hold of them. I'm not on like the short list of first creators to get products, but Cambridge has been very kind by sorting me out with lots of different products and letting me hang on to them for an extended period of time. So whenever they do send one of these, I'll be over the moon. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a forest green LRX. I'll be happy with anything, though. But yeah, these are out. And what do you think?